Every animal with blood in its veins and horns on its head will fight when it is attacked. Tell me, and I will forget. Show me, and I may remember. Involve me, and I will understand. Getting something done is like digging a well. You can dig a well 70 feet deep, but if you don't hit water, it's just an abandoned well. The feeling of right or wrong is the beginning of wisdom. There is no disaster greater than not being content. Attack the evil that is within yourself, rather than attacking the evil that is in others. To complain about an unpleasant thing is to double the evil. To laugh at it is to destroy it. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. People are distressed by their inability to do it. The problem, however, is simply that they don't do it. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. The one who knows and pretends not to know is on top. Who without knowledge pretends to be knowledgeable, he is sick. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. Even a loss can turn into a profit, or profit can turn into a loss. There is no crime greater than having too many desires. There is no misfortune greater than being covetous. Be attentive to your thoughts. They are the beginning of actions. You can always rise above those who offend you by forgiving them. The truth is not always beautiful, nor are beautiful words the truth. You are controlled by the one who makes you angry. Roads were made for journeys, not for destinations. Never say never, because the days go by so fast and nothing stays the same. We gain by losing, lose by gaining. When I free myself from who I am, I become who I can be. Temperance is the first step of virtue, which is the beginning of moral perfection. The snow goose needs not bathe to make itself white, neither need you do anything but be yourself. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. What is evil to one at one time becomes good at another time to somebody else. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. New beginnings are disguised as painful endings. So the unwilling soul sees what's hidden, and the ever-wanting soul sees only what it wants. Your life is what your thoughts make it. No matter how busy you may think you are, you must find time for reading or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance. Happiness is when you are understood. Great happiness is when you are loved. Real happiness is when you love. Sometimes we see a lot, but do not notice the main thing. The wise man is one who knows what he does not know. If you lack faith, then existence does not believe in you. I have just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, and compassion. These 3 are your greatest treasures. The way is near, but men seek it too far. It is in easy things, but men seek for it in difficult things. Forget injuries. Never forget kindness. There is beauty in everything, but not everyone can see it. The way of truth is like a great road. It is not difficult to know it. The evil is only that men will not seek it. Be bent, and you will stay straight. Be empty, and you will remain complete. Be worn out, and you will stay new. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. It is easy to hate, and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. Learning without thought is labor lost. A thought without learning is perilous. Success is as dangerous as failure. Hope is as hollow as fear. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. The one who offends you takes away your negative energy and gives you his positive energy. Learn as if you were not reaching your goal, and as though you were scared of missing it. You will never know your potential if you are afraid to be alone. A man must not be without shame, for the shame of being without shame is shamelessness indeed. The man who chases 2 rabbits catches neither. A trail through the mountains, if used, becomes a path in a short time, but if unused, it becomes blocked by grass in an equally short time. The whole being knows without learning, sees without looking, and attains without doing. Try your best to be to others as you would wish to be treated yourself, and you will find that this is the shortest way to benevolence. People of higher morality do not consider themselves moral, therefore they have the highest morality. A sage who wants to be above people puts himself below them, wanting to be ahead of them, he becomes behind. What is a good man but a bad man's teacher? What is a bad man but a good man's job? If you are alone for a long time, soon you will accept loneliness. You cannot open a book without learning something. A long absence of sex turns a person into a neurotic. If someone wants to offend you greatly, then it is even worse for him. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Worry not that no one knows you seek to be worth knowing. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. Truth uttered before its time is always dangerous. If there is no dull and determined effort, there will be no brilliant achievement. Friendship is one mind in two bodies. Pride in excess brings disaster for man. By remaining true to yourself without seeking to compare and compete, you will achieve universal respect. A man with outward courage dares to die. A man with inner courage dares to live. A great man clings to the essential and leaves the insignificant. He does everything in truth, but will never rely on laws. If you aren't afraid of dying, there is nothing you can't achieve.